Persona, a 1966 Swedish psychological drama film written and directed by Ingmar Bergman. The beginning shows the sacrifice of a sheep, referring to Christ. Then a nail is hammered into one hand, also a reference to Christ. Next we see corpses. It's as if what spreads the word are the dead. The dead are now about the son of the protagonist. The child is seeing the dead. The dead are not considered by her. She is the mother and she is as dead. The child knows that the dead intervene in everything that is reality. He is in the act of seeing the dead. The dead are going to teach him that death is not the end. The mother is not similar to him in that regard. She considers that it is time to believe the child is crazy. Giving love to him is what it's time for the two of them. The dead who are living for the child. It's like the dead who are alive for him consider that it is time for that love from her. But it is nothing more than a love the dead consider vile, because it is only love for those who are alive. It's like the kid has to be about the dead. Now the nurse introduces herself to the mother. The mother is acting like an actress. Those who are alive, she perceives them around her. About her son who has gone crazy, all of them are not love, they are admiration. Admiration for that satya, that admiration for her entails. Now the nurse likes that she is talking about all of them. The dead like the nurse taking time about the actress, but the actress has regrets about the child. She is not really alive. The child likes that his mother lives for the vile ones. The ones who feel admiration are those who don't like her. The nurse is taking time to explore what these times mean for the star. These times are like this because she is alone, with no friends. And real friends feel that love for her is gone, because real love has to be for the child. The boy is not really going to love her like the star she is. This is the way she gets lost. Being a star is not enough to satisfy what is necessary to be an actress. The nurse is trying to talk to her. The nurse is very easy about being the now time for a real friend, not just admirers. The woman realizes that the nurse is going to be an emotional intruder. The nurse is really intruding into her emotional space. It is really like that. The nurse is like a young girl. And it is as if that way of being easy is the way of making a friendship for her. It's very sick for the woman that this is going to happen this way. She is going to be so intruded upon that she feels sick about all of this. The nurse is like that because he is not her child. But the child likes that the nurse, about the mother, is going to be crazy. This is how she's going to feel about him. About him, about him, it's the way it's like that, to be about her, about her, about her. This is the way she is going to feel the misery. She is seeing images of tragedy for her. That tragedy is not for her like a screen, because she is an actress. And it is not so that the images are acting and faking reality. The images are a real tragedy. It is the nurse who is reading a letter from the husband of the actress. She is reading about the sense of the child being lost to her. Sense is also lost about her marriage because her husband is lost to her. Because the last feeling from him about her was a sick feeling. The boy is having a sick feeling about the father. And it is so because the father is not homosexual like he is. This is the way for the boy to feel weak compared to the rest of the boys. The father has sent a picture of the boy. She tears up the picture because she feels this boy is not the boy she wanted him to be. This boy is paying close attention to the dead who love him. The dead ones love him because those who are his family are not caring enough. He is different, and has to be treated as someone different. Now the doctor is having a conversation with the actress. She likes what he says. She is wrong to be suddenly silent with all of them. The doctor is telling her that her life is wrong because she lives in a false reality. They love the actress, but the person is unknown to all of them. Now they, the nurse and the actress, have moved into a house. The mother and the nurse are there alone. It is time to be in silence. And for this, it is better to be in a place that is silent and calm. The nurse is not intruding much, but the attention paid is constantly being noticed by the mother. She knows that being alone is not the way to be. Being alone would be sick, so better think it's time to be intruded upon. And this being intruded upon is better taken as being intruded upon because she is a star. It's like the star is going to be a star again later. And I am lucky to deal with the star now. Then it will be as if I had a relation with the star. The woman is not liking paying attention to the nurse's story, but she's acting like what is said is interesting to her. It's like the actress is going to be this way over and over again. It's not like they're not really interested in each other, because the nurse likes exposing herself, what she did, what she does, and what she will do over and over. Again, and again and again. The star would like to be silent, to think and feel about the boy, but silence never happens because the nurse never stops talking about her, about her, about her. Nothing is really interesting for the mother, because she would like the nurse to stop talking, but she never gets to say it to her, because she feels constantly intruded upon. And silence never happens. Silence is what she needs to be about the boy. She is noticing that the nurse is crazy. Because the time is to talk about her life. It's like she's wanting to talk about herself and her life over and over again. And the mother isn't really interested in it. She has to remain impassive about what the nurse says. Because she feels it will be about the boy later. She is going to be impassive about the boy because the way of being about the boy is like this. The boy is expecting her to love him like the dead love him. The boy wants her to love his father. But she doesn't feel that love for him. She feels there is no point in maintaining that marriage because there is no more love. But it's better to maintain the relationship than to separate. The star prefers to be with men who like her to break the rules of love. Because she is in love with someone who is not her husband. That lover is hidden from other people. And that's how she likes it. The boy does not care that the mother does not love the father. It's like that. He is not interested in his mother's relationships. Because the dead ones want him to be independent from the rest of his family and their affairs. The actress feels sick because the nurse never stops talking. About her. And her. And her. The way to react to all this is to remain impassive about what the nurse says. While thinking about nothing other than feeling what her life will be like after she is free from the nurse. The nurse is going to go crazy later. Because she has said so much about what the past was like for her. Because the present time is about exposing herself to the actress, who in turn is a fake. Her reality is not as it is shown. The mother would like the other one to be love about love, but she is naive to her. Because the actress knows that exposure makes one exposed and weak, because of how much the other one knows about oneself. It is not only oneself who knows about oneself afterwards. And it is not easy to make the decision to expose oneself. The way to expose oneself is about lies. It is more appropriate to talk about something fake, like generating something to talk about. To expose oneself, it is better to talk about the lies in life or reality. The girls are spending time together around something like the nurse's exposure. The nurse being exposed, the actress does not become weak. The nurse is not faking what she says. It is as if the lies are only those that the nurse believes about the image of the star. The star is showing that the fake in her life is being a star all the time. But the star is lost when it comes to how to treat the child, because she is not being false with the child. The child notices that the mother lies to him when she does. The child loves her when she is true, and that is true. Because the actress would like the child to be part of her life. And with regard to her exposure, she is having to be false. And the time is such that the child is not false to reality. She's going mad about the exposure of her. Regarding the child, regarding the rest. The child is going mad with respect to the mother because she loves the media. And that is not real love because it is something really empty. That's why she acts like she's empty when it comes to feeling about other people. The nurse likes to be her friend, to make her feel love towards the rest of people. But the nurse is thinking about the times when she becomes the best friend of the star, and the one with the greatest intimacy with her. Now the nurse is reading the letter from the star to her husband, and now she feels that she has been exposed too much. She feels betrayed. Because the letter to the actress's husband says things the nurse said about her life. Now the nurse feels her reaction is going to be harsher with the mother, because she feels the exposure has already been made. And now it only remains to be harsh and dry when she says something to her again. The nurse feels stupid because of what she said to the star. She feels the star was bored by what she was saying. Despite all this, silence will not take place, because the nurse does not know how to be silent. The star will pretend that she was not false about it. The fake is not her. Because she has not said something about something. She considers that the time was to listen to the nurse, but not to say anything. But the nurse feels betrayed. She thinks she was so naive when she thought that the result of talking about her past was going to be a friendship. Talking about her life. Talking about fears and hopes. Talking about it all. It's like now the distortion is going to happen. About the girl, about the star. It's like now the torture has to be done to the star. She is feeling like talking about her life is that torture. The star mentally tells the girl all the time that she does not respect silence. And that way, it will take her longer to deal with the boy and her husband. To deal with what the lies are going to be for the star. Or how it is going to be simply as a woman, and not as the well-known actress. Now the two face each other, and it will manifest how having read that letter has changed the nurse's attitude toward the star. The star faces it, stating that what the girl said to her was naive and too unnecessary for her. Now the nurse is going to be like a nurse has to be, silent about her life because she is not a friend of the star. And the star has to be like a woman, not like a star. The star is facing the nurse's anger because she took it all so easily. She has read the letter, with references to things she said. And now she's facing the anger caused by it. The mother does not want to hurt her, but they are both suddenly feeling anger toward each other because they do not like that one is the other. One would like the other to be silent. The other would like one not to be silent. Both are wanting something the other does not pay enough attention to. The girl likes that the mother talks, but the mother likes that the nurse is silent. The boy feels from the dead that the mother is lost to him, and he has to deal with it. The boy feels that the love for her will not be later, as if he is a man in love with her and they will be in love with each other. This will not be this way, because he does not like the star. The boy wants to be the son for the mother. It is not false. The woman does not feel that the person she is for him is false, but the boy feels that she is too false. The woman wants the son to realize that time is being taken about him. About him, about him. She is lost about him, about him, about him. She is false to her son, he is not. The son is not false to her, he is not. The son has to concern himself about the public person. He is not getting enough attention from his mother toward him. That is what she feels the boy is feeling. The boy has to understand that his father will later be the father who did not care enough for him. The father is about the boy as he is her son. He is busy with his affairs, about him, about him, about him. The father does not like his son because the boy is homosexual. The mother does not like that the father seeks attention from her, while the boy feels ignored by him, when the time to be with the boy is now. The father does not know how to deal with the son, because the son is not like he is. The mother does not really like the son to be homosexual. The son finds relief in the dead ones. The person is noticing that these times are to realize that they really are three, about each other, but not together. Each of the three are within their own minding. The three of them are feeling that the solution is not possible for any of the three. The nurse does not know about all this. She is going crazy for wanting to guess what thoughts the star is having. She tries to analyze the situation. She wants to be a friend to the star, but the person is not interesting to her because times are about her not being it. It is like that. She is going crazy because of analyzing her. The analysis of the mad woman will end up making her the target of madness, even more than the star. The star is feeling that the girl is obsessing over her, and she does not want to be as if she is the person for whom silence is necessary. Silence is the reason for being in an isolated place. The nurse is obsessed with what the place is, now too quiet, because she does not feel well in that quiet place on the sea coast. The waves are the only sound. Now the actress wants them to have time to dedicate to each of the two separately. The actress would like the nurse to be silent, and not think about exposing the facts of her life, but the nurse is obsessed with being the actress, and replacing the mother, and time is for the position of the star to be taken by the nurse. Her minding about the nurse makes the star realize that the girl is having fantasies, that she is her. The husband has to deal with her going crazy. The girl is having fantasies, and the husband is her husband in those fantasies. It is the obsession, it is like this, it is like this. He notices that the act of the nurse is not her act. She knows that the husband is not someone to be something with. She is in love with a different man. It is like that. But the nurse has her own opinion about her life, and she has to remain silent because time is about the boy who loves the dead. And the husband does not like the nurse at all. The husband is also silent. In this way he feels that she is trapped there with the nurse, obsessed with her. The nurse is saying, and the actress is just noticing the child, about the husband. And about her, the nurse is making interpretations as if she knows her better than anyone else. Now is the time for the woman to decide about her husband, and how he is not about his son at all. She does not like that the husband does not want to deal with the boy. Now the girl takes her time about the boy. She knows about the boy. She does not have to fake something, because the dead that are about the son do not fake about the mother. The dead would like the boy to have a mother, but the boy ends up alone, and doesn't care what it is like for a boy to be given care. He is with the dead who are like that with him, and give him care. It is really enough for him. The nurse has to talk about the boy. She wants to say something to hurt her, because she feels hurt, because it is not both the two that say something. What was said went from her to the star, and now she is trying to say it from the star to her. But the woman says nothing. The woman is having to take time about how the child, who is having the dead about him, feels about it, because they are feeling that she is listening to that girl, and they notice that she does not care too much, because they are feeling that she has made the decision to stop being like a star. It is the husband, about the boy, who is not going to deal with him, and the boy will stay about the dead ones. Now the nurse is going crazy again, about the woman who is silent, and she gets nothing in response to what she says. Now is the time for the woman to want to start over with her life, and to be the star again. The nurse is feeling that she is lost when it comes to silence, because she is not able to be silent. She is going crazy because she cannot be that silence. She is noticing that madness will be for her later, if she does not speak to the star. Now the girl uses violence against the woman, and beats her like crazy. This is what results from her being unable to be silent, and wanting the star so much to talk about something. Now again in the hospital, the nurse comes to the woman's hospital room. The star is wasted, and tired about it all. The girl is having a stop for that time to be silent, when she left that isolated house and began to deal with people around. The nurse is just having a dream about finally being in the hospital, but they are not there yet. But anyway, they are leaving that isolated house for real. The dream was about when, being in the hospital, they both have the same feeling about the past. It ends as it started, because they don't know each other, because the girl is having to be as if what she said is gone. And it is the past, and she feels that the past is the past. And now time it is going to be about other people again, and not about the star again. Now the boy is feeling love about the dead ones, and the mother has to deal with her own reality, and be the way she was before it happened, that she remained silent for all of them around.